So we have had a ton of requests from everybody to show you guys our house. So we're kind of excited to show it to you. We're going to give you guys some like specs before we go in.
Yeah, a couple months ago we purchased a 2015 Heartland Cyclone 4200, which means I think it's 42 feet long. Pretty big camper, or
huge.
fifth wheel. It's a triple axle, so it has 6 wheels on it. And kind of a funny story about that, that's kind of how we got the name for this beast, is we call it the 6th wheel.
That's why our YouTube channel is called the
6th wheel, because it has 6 wheels on it. Our son Bowen actually heard us talking about 5th wheels and saw that this 5th wheel had 6 wheels, and so he thought it was a 6th wheel.
Yeah, so we're super excited. So let us know what you think in the comments below, or shoot us a message or whatever. So here we go. Okay, so this is how we come in. Champ's welcoming us. So as you come in, this is like our main living area. This is where we always pretty much hang out all the time. This is a purpose room basically. So as you come in, I'm gonna take you guys this way first. So this is kind of like our, I don't know, what do you call this, Ben? Like
the control panel.
The control panel.
Yeah.
It just kind of lets us know where like our tanks are at, whether like it's our black water, gray water, our fuel. We actually have a couple solar panels on top of the roof, which is kind of nice. So, and that's what this is. So it kind of lets us know percentage-wise where we're at, which is really nice. So.
Yeah, so it's just a control panel, a lot of lights for the outside are in there, buttons, gauges, different things like that. So yeah. Basic thing for a fifth wheel or camper.
So come on up. Our first stop is the main bathroom. It's a bathroom, but we thought it was pretty great. When we were looking through different campers and stuff, this one kind of looked good for us. So when you first come in, it's just the basics. There wasn't a whole lot of storage when we first purchased this, so we added this whole unit. Down here there's like a wooden box, and it's actually the DVD player from the other side of the wall where our TV is. So Ben had to cut this bar in half to make it fit. So it worked out great, and it, I don't know, does the job. I don't know. There's some cool stuff in here. Like this shower head is kind of fun. It's adjustable and it comes off, so we can wash our dog and kids or whatever. That's great. And then if you're super tall, it has this I call it a sunroof, but what is it called? A skylight? Skylight. Yeah. So you can be kind of tall in there. We added this. This was from the Container Store. It's like $30, I think. But this is our only clothes hamper for all 6 people. We have, so this is it. And then, more storage. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, basically just to give us more storage, we found these pretty cool, creative ways to give ourselves more storage, especially living in a fifth wheel where storage is pretty tight.
Very tight. So this is the master bedroom. This wall pulls out, so when we're driving, this actually will come right up to our dresser. So it's kind of been nice because we kind of doubles as our office. So you'll see our printer and our computers and stuff. One of the nice features that we like about this is our washer and dryer that's in this unit. So these actually came with our unit, which we are super excited about. And it actually holds a lot more laundry than you'd think. We still do laundry, Ben, 4 or 5 times a week-ish?
Yeah, I'd probably say sometimes at least once a day.
Yeah, probably once a day. But it's actually pretty good. So we both have our own storage, or both closet. So it's not too bad. For being in a camper, it's not too bad.
Yeah, that's another thing. We can actually fit more clothes in there than we actually thought too.
Yeah, so we emptied a lot of our clothes before we moved into this, not realizing. This is cool because our bed goes up, and there's a whole half of the bed is storage. So we have stuff that we don't use a lot. I don't know, holiday decorations. Ben's golf clubs are down there. I don't know, just a bunch of stuff. So yeah, so this is our room, and we've kind of decorated it. I do essential oils, so I've decorated it with just stuff that kind of goes with our theme. Behind here is actually my jewelry storage, which I was really excited about. I had a giant jewelry box before we moved into this, and so I had to be creative with how much jewelry I was going to have. So I think I found this on Amazon, and it's double-sided. And it holds quite a bit. So
again, I mean, being in a fifth wheel, just like everybody knows, we're a camper. It's tight living, so these are just great ways to be able to, figure out how to get more storage for things.
We should mention the TV.
Well,
it's kind of a funny. This is like our TV, and it pulls out on a slider.
Yeah.
We haven't used it very much, to be honest, but it's there.
We used it a few times for Isley to watch a movie or something, but that's it.
That's true.
Can you tell them about your cool tree?
Oh, yes. I just put this up. I'm really excited about it. I'm actually going to put lemons on it for a lemon tree that goes with essential oils. So I'm actually really excited about it. And so every time we go somewhere, we're going to add a lemon in this city or the state that we've been to. So, yeah. So if you come down the stairs, this was something that we added right here. This is our bookshelf, our shoe shelf. It's kind of cool. Each person gets 2 pairs of shoes in there. Because before we had a shoe rack over here, and it just cluttered this whole area up. So we had to get creative, and this is what we came up with. And it's actually really handy, and the kids hardly ever lose their shoes. So.
Would you say everybody has 2 spots in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have 2 spots. So if you come out this way, this is like our kids' playroom per se. Sometimes we'll have a dining table out here, and our kids' toys will be on the back deck. It just kind of depends on the day, though. So it's actually kind of cool because like this comes down, and there's a TV right there. So if we're having dinner out here, we like to use this as like an extra storage table to like put our food on while we're eating. We've actually brought our Xbox out here and played like video games at night, which is kind of fun because there's lights. There's a light strip here and a light strip over there.
You can see that white line.
Yeah, it's like right there.
Yeah,
it's
right
really
there.
pretty at night, and it's kind of fun.
There's one on this side too, on that bar.
Yeah, like it's, I don't know, it's kind of like up there in between.
Yep.
So it's kind of a fun little area that we've really enjoyed. This was one of our selling factors. Oh, so this is super funny. So this is our storage, and it goes all the way through to the other side. Originally,
into the kitchen.
There was supposed to be a fridge right here, but we don't have a use for a fridge, a mini fridge.
Right.
So this is like my deep fryer and my KitchenAid and like all of our kitchen accessories, our pancake mix, I guess.
Appliances kind of things,
appliances.
like small appliances.
Yeah, so it's nice because we can access it from both sides.
Yeah.
Which makes it easy to get things that are on the back side. So as you come in, this is our bar. So originally we had brought this in and we had a dog kennel sitting right here. So we had 2 big items, and it was getting super annoying. So we got crafty, and we put this dog kennel masterpiece together.
Yeah, basically it was just this big dog kennel. I don't know how big it was.
It was big.
But it took up like...
It was like literally this.
Took up just as much space as I guess that bench does.
Yeah. So we were,
and it was sitting right behind it, so we were crawling around it, moving it around all the time, and just decided to cut it up and put it on the bottom, and it's worked.
It's awesome.
Beautifully.
And our dog sleeps in there all the time.
And again, along with the shoes and that, it's cleared up a ton of space for us down here.
Yeah.
So that we can live happily.
Yeah, and with more space.
Mm-hmm.
We do put our computer. Our kids do homeschool, so they all have to have like their own computer or whatever, like tablet or whatever. So we had this before, so we thought we'd bring it, and it works great right there. So one kid sits there while we're doing homeschool.
Yep.
So if you come this way, so this is like, these are all like little storage things, and they're super like, they're not deep at all.
Mm-mm.
So we just have like little things in there. There's nothing much, like, DVDs and stuff. And then originally there was a fireplace here, but we ripped it out so that we could put like reading books.
Why do we have so many books?
Because I'm obsessed, and I was a teacher, so give me the benefit of the doubt, because I love books.
You'd rather have books than a fireplace.
Yes, I would rather have books than a fireplace.
A little bit more storage, again.
And if we ever needed a fire, we could take our books and burn them, right? Sort of.
True. I
so
mean,
if we were cold.
Yeah.
So this is more homeschool stuff. You get more books, pens, coloring stuff. They're actually pretty big, considering they look teeny, but they're actually a lot of storage in there.
Mm-hmm.
On this side, I have like all my essential oil stuff in there. it's actually, like I said, they're big. There's lots in there. So when we were coming onto this big journey, or whatever you want to call this, we were not going to part with a couple of our animals. So this right here is our leopard gecko, and she is so sweet. So we had to make room for her. So we took out one of our couch sections and threw in this little storage thing from Target. So we have more
Storage
books.
thing?
Well,
Shelf?
It's like a shelf, whatever.
Yeah.
So there's more books, of course, down there.
Yeah, see those books down there? There's more books.
More books.
You see a lot of books in this video.
Yeah, see lots of books. And then this is our water machine. We're kind of like water snobs, I guess.
Yeah.
So we have to have like big barrels of water everywhere we go. So
We have 2 of them.
that's true. This thing right here, it is, you guys, it's kind of like ghetto, but it works for us. So there's 2 cup holders, so we use it as like a side table, but it plays music. So, and like we had a movie night the other night, and it worked for our projector. So it does the trick. So
Yeah. Really nice.
It's really
nice to have those cup holders, because our couch doesn't have any, as you can see.
yeah,
So we
So
need
why not
a
just-
few little cup holders. You know,
it works
sometimes.
great.
So
So here's our job chart. We have like, there's one in our room, there's one here. There's like little charts everywhere because we have to keep ourselves organized. Otherwise we go cabin, cabin.
we used to get cabin fever.
We get cabin
Yeah.
fever, and people are like on top of each other, and we get stir crazy. So everything has to be organized.
Well, organization is key, but yeah, our kids, we have to keep
We
them.
have to keep them.
We have to keep them going, structured, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
So this is a full-size fridge. This was another selling feature for us. Keeping 6 people like fed and food and everything, good. I wanted a full-size fridge, so we made sure we looked and looked and looked until we found a full-size.
Yeah.
So this is more storage. I actually have a bread maker and a bunch of like big Tupperware things up there, so it's a pretty
And that
good
one goes
size.
pretty deep, as you can see.
Yeah, it's pretty deep storage.
Yeah.
It's nice. This is our pantry. It's, not very deep because on the other side of this is our kids' shower
Yeah.
in their bathroom, so it's only like, I don't know.
It's not necessarily as deep
maybe
as
a
you want
foot
it to be.
deep.
Yeah.
It's deceiving because it looks deep. These, however, these are pretty deep. They're kind of messy, but it actually goes like clear back in there. So those are deep. These are deep, which is nice. This is the other side that we were showing you that goes all the way through to our deck.
Yep.
So as you can see, we have no dishwasher. So we had to get crafty. So we found this. This actually like pushes down. So when we're traveling, we like, I don't know. It's like this bowl, and it like squishes down, and we can put it away. So that makes it nice because we have to do dishes after every single meal and sometimes more.
Yeah.
So counter space is very treasured around here. We actually added this because there was nothing here and it was kind of a pain in the butt. So we have this on top of the sink. We have this over here to give us more counter space. We added this whole thing. Back here was like this ugly, I shouldn't say it was ugly, it was just dark. It was like brown, and it was dark, and so we went to IKEA and, well, we actually found the backsplash on Amazon, but this was IKEA, and we added all these cute little things, which, you guys, I love these. These are awesome because when I'm cooking and stuff, it's just easy accessible.
Yeah.
And we only have these 2 drawers, so I can't fit everything in there. So, and then we had to add like these little funny bungees from like Home Depot or whatever, because these would fall out while we were driving. So, I don't know, more homeschool stuff. All of these just, like, that's for our, this little thing right here is just like our pans and storage. This is actually more storage because, let's be honest, cooking in an oven in a camper is kind of stupid. It burns everything. One solution we have seen that actually works pretty good, let's see if I can, we put like this little ceramic pizza plate in like right here above the flames but below our food, and actually disperses the heat pretty good. So if you're a camper, try that out. Works pretty good.
Yeah.
So this is our loft. Bronson likes to play basketball, so we added a basketball hoop. It works great, so people can be playing.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of fun because it's bungeed up there, so you see that like white shelf behind it. It's like the grid. We hooked it up there with bungees and then put the basketball hoop up on top of that.
Yeah,
so it worked out pretty well.
It works,
yeah.
and our kids are happy about it.
And then there's like that red light behind the curtains there.
Yeah.
That's where we keep our snake.
That is our ball python. Our kids wouldn't part with that as well. So we kind of made room, like there's like a mattress up there, but we took out part of it and put our ball python because everybody traveled with a ball python.
Yeah.
So we thought it was
And then
funny.
it's the loft up there. Right?
That's our loft. We have more books up there.
Yeah, more books if you can see. See these bins right here?
Lots of books.
There's books inside those. And books all over up there.
My
And the
kids are
kids get
smarter
up there.
because of it.
No, hey, I'm not complaining. We just have a lot of books.
We have a lot of books. So as you come back here, like we said, it's a toy hauler. So this was like
Kind of like the garage.
It's the garage. It's designed to hold toys, but it's designed to hold our kids.
Four-wheelers and lasers, different things like that.
So as you come in, like our kids have a sink out here, which we thought was cool. So like they can be brushing teeth or washing hands. But back here is the toilet. So if you come back here, and there's actually a shower, but we honestly don't use it like we thought we would. It's actually more storage than anything.
Yeah, see the shower, we use it for storage, like toilet paper,
We actually
paper
bathe
towels.
the dog in here a lot more than we bathe our kids.
Yeah, it's kind of like our dog's bath. And then we got like the toilet in there. The kids use the toilet, but that's about it.
So, oh yeah, and then we added like these little hooks for
towels
and
their
stuff.
towels. We go swimming like every other day too.
No, we do, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
We added this. This is like our closet for our kids. So like this whole thing is like one child's clothes, and then each one of them get a drawer for underwear and socks.
Where'd we get it at?
This one was Target. So but after we started traveling, we realized we had to.
It's fallen down a few times.
Yeah, it like fell over on all of our stuff, so that was a nightmare. So
we strap it and we have to make sure it's zipped down before we go.
We actually lost our clothes out of there once on the floor.
Kids did.
Yeah, that's true. So these are our kids' beds. So
here's Isley's.
originally these like fold down and go clear to the ceiling, but we weren't worried about that because we're not bringing a toy with us. So we kind of rigged this where instead of having this all the way down.
So.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like there's like if you look at this one.
Yeah.
So we put these screws in as extra, these bolts.
Yeah, on both sides.
On both sides. Because these originally can either go down to make a queen bed or flip to the other side to make like a
bench,
diner bench kind of thing. And there's a table that can go like right here.
Yeah.
So, but we just have like kids' rugs and kids' stuff.
You got what? Bowen's bed?
This is Bobo's bed.
And you got
and
Isley's
he's
bed.
5 and Isley is 4. So it's kind of fitting because they're
Love
little.
it.
They do. And it's good because then they don't like see each other and play with each other at night. Up here on top, this is Bennett and Bronson's bed.
Kind of
Bennett's
ignore
9.
Bennett's mess over here.
Yeah. Bennett's 9 and Bronson is 8. So, and we've kind of let him like, he
you
likes
see
sports.
the controllers there. Yeah.
And he likes Star Wars. So we kind of helped him, decorate it to help them a little bit with this transition. If you turn around, there's a TV. So
TV's on.
as part of a reward, our kids get to play Xbox. So they'll sit up here on this bed and play. So this is storage right here, and behind is another thing of storage, but that one's just board games, and this one is like just
so
kids
this one's
stuff.
Kid stuff, and the Xbox is in there.
Yeah, and it shoots
And
over
then this
here.
one over here is the board games.
Yeah.
And stuff. So
It's kind of nice. So as you go under here, like this, this is clothes and this is clothes. This is homeschool stuff. So we kind of made sure that these were high enough that we could fit bins. Like we said, we're homeschoolers, so like we have tons of maybe too much homeschool stuff when you're an RVer, but we made it work because I'm a teacher and I wanted to bring all my stuff.
Yep.
So let's see. So underneath here, there's actually like a storage thing that goes underneath, but it's hard to get to, so you're not going to get to see it, but just know it's there. This is usually this is where our kids have our playroom. Like all of that stuff that was on our other deck is usually out here.
Yeah.
But today it's a playroom. Sometimes it's where we put our homeschool table so they can be outside. Makes homeschool kind of cool. But each time it's just a little different, so.
And and because this is a fifth wheel, this is a deck, and it's also the ramp.
The ramp.
To like if you need to pull like toys in.
Yeah, because these open up.
Yeah, these totally open up.
Yeah, these open up. so that, you know, you can bring your toy in or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
See the backside of our kids' beds.
Yeah, it's like hard to make these beds. That's one downfall, is it's really hard to make these beds. But we made it work.
Yeah.
So we love it, and this has been like a super awesome.
And there's an awning out here too.
Yeah, there's one right there.
There's an awning out here that comes out, so you know if it ever rains, you can put that out, or sun or whatever.
Sun. We usually use it for more sun than rain.
Yeah.
I think we've seen like 5 days of rain total in like 10 weeks.
Right.
So.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us for our home tour today. We
hope you
really
liked
appreciated you know, watching the video. That's kind of what we're doing here, and I know a lot of people were asking to see our home, our fifth wheel.
Yeah.
And if you liked it, you know, please leave comments. Please leave comments on anything that you can think of, tips, tricks, you know, if you like stuff, if you didn't like stuff, whatever, you know, we're down for anything. So please leave comments, and please subscribe to our channel, The Sixth Wheel. We appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful day.
Thanks.